What's going on, guys? ShadowX here, back at you for another Dokkan battle video. And funny thing happened not too long ago. They just randomly dropped the Dokkan Now out of nowhere. They didn't inform us, they didn't notify us, they didn't warn us. They literally just tweeted this out of nowhere and said, here you go, here's the Dokkan Now, have fun, enjoy. So sure, I guess the Dokkan Now is out. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go over it. We know Majin Vegeta is the main unit for Sunday, so we will go ahead and break everything down that we have in this, Dokkan Now episode here. So, of course, our girl Kodo here. Missions, obviously for Sunday, nothing new here. Starting off, obviously they're just explaining Sunday and the meaning of it. Okay, so in terms of events, so we're getting a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, where we're going to be fighting Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, I don't understand. There's actually a lot that they're doing that makes no sense to me. What the hell are they doing? So number one, they don't announce the Dokkan Now at all. We're just stuck here waiting for some kind of news relevance at all. They drop it out of nowhere. They literally just shadow drop that shit. I don't understand what the hell, like, the decision behind that at all. Number two, why are they randomly giving us this new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history when we should have gotten this during the 70th anniversary? We didn't get any stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history at all during the 70th anniversary. So why are we getting this now? Like, fine, I guess. Maybe because they wanted to include this on both versions, I don't know, but this should have been included with the 70th anniversary. We always get a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, and we didn't this time, so that's very odd. So there's that. Of course, missions, things like that. Keep going here. So this is just dumb. So what are they doing? I'm so lost. I don't understand what the hell they're doing. So if you guys are familiar, we just got this for the EX part of the 70th anniversary. This Goku and Vegeta Jr. story event where we can grind this new free-to-play LR. Who, by the way, they suck. So it's like, why? Why is Global getting this now? Like, this is for the 70th anniversary. What was the point of releasing this for the EX part of the 70th anniversary if this is like tying to Saiyan Day? I don't understand. Because when Global gets the EX part of the 70th anniversary, they're already gonna have this. So what is going to replace this when they get that? It's gonna screw up all of the scheduling and things like it's gonna lead to deficiencies. I promise you guys. I don't know why they are doing this. This is really dumb in my opinion. Number one, they dropped this unit who sucks, and then they're finally easying during Saiyan Day, as we learn. So I don't understand why they didn't just drop this unit for Saiyan Day instead of dropping it during the EX part of the 70th anniversary, and then having us wait for the EZA instead, when they could have just dropped it for Saiyan Day, since this was already pre-planned, obviously, with its EZA. Like, I don't understand. Then she goes over and explains the unit before its EZA. It's like, why? Why are you going to waste time explaining the unit when they're going to EZA for Saiyan Day? I don't understand. Like, this is so all over the place. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It's always Global too. Like, it's fucking Global, dude, for real. Okay, so they're going to EZA. Great. Looks like we're also going to be getting stones, which is good. So there's that. And then we have the main unit here. As we know, Majin Vegeta. So they play, the final explosion, which looks really good. Let's just take a quick look at it. So here it is. What a shock, Majin Vegeta. Okay, so let's skip over to what he does here. Okay, so his leader skill is Majin Buu Saga or Vegeta Family, category 3 key, and then 107% stats, and then additional 30% for Gifted Warriors category members. So, pretty good leader skill there. One thing I will say is the Gifted Warriors category is a little bit on the weaker end. So definitely not one of the stronger 200% leads. You do want to keep that in mind. Probably the worst out of all of them, I would say. So that definitely does play a factor in summoning decisions, right? So super attack effects here. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn with immense. It's pretty good. Then let's take a look at has his active skill, the final explosion. He has guaranteed crits for the rest of the turn. He greatly raises attack temporarily with Mega Colosso to all enemies, so it is an AoE. And he stuns, guaranteed stuns for 1 turn while sacrificing 18% HP. So that's not really that much of a loss. In Super Battle Road, keep in mind, in order to activate this active skill, he does have to get hit 6 times, which is not the worst condition. I will say, that is the only condition, which is good. Really at this point, just 1 condition and I'm okay. Like when they start stacking conditions, that's when it's just like annoying, and it's just like we don't need to be stacking conditions. Like it just makes it too hard to get, I feel like. So I'll just take 1 condition, whatever. It is what it is. Passive. Here are the categories. Some of his categories. They didn't even put all of his categories in. Like, why? Why wouldn't you show all of his categories? Like, dude, come on, global. Like, it's literally just one thing after another with global when they're presenting stuff. And then like with AGL Trunks that just released. He released like March 1st, and they literally just tweeted out his info like 3 days ago on the Twitter, and like they were like showing off his super attack animations, like look at this character that's coming to the game, and he's already been in the game for like 2 weeks. Like come on, like what are they doing? They're so behind. I don't understand the thought process behind the scheduling with global. It makes no sense. Dude, where's his passive? Hello. Here it is. Okay, finally. Okay, so let's talk about his passive here. So Majin Vegeta. So he has an entry activation, as we know, with as long as there's any Trunks on the team. So that's actually not very hard. That's very common, right? Just any Trunks. So not restrictive at all in that area. He gets 30% damage reduction for the entire battle when a Trunks is on the turn upon entering the fight. So that's pretty good. He gets attack and defense 180%, plus an additional attack and defense 50% when performing a super attack, plus an additional defense 50% with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and reduces damage received by 20% with 6 or more key spheres obtained. So, actually, it's just finished. So, then he gets an additional attack 88%, and then randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, int excluded to int key spheres when HP is 80% or less. So, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you guys know how I feel about, units requiring orbs to be at their best. I don't go crazy for them, and this Majin Vegeta, the fact that he's creating his own orbs is definitely going to help him out. He is reliant upon that, getting 6 key spheres, and then having a Trunks on the team, obviously, to look at his best. So because of that, he can be, I think, situational in terms of, his overall stats. I think he might, there's going to be times where he's not going to be putting up the numbers that you might expect him to. I think his numbers could be a little bit up and down. However, on the defensive end, this guy is going to be a wall. If you get him his 6 orbs and you have a Trunks on the team, that 50% damage reduction that he's going to be getting on top of his high defensive stat already, he is going to be like essential for something like the red zone. I feel like he's built for the red zone. Like he's going to be putting up really good attack stats. The active skill, if you can get hit 6 times, especially for like Super Battle Road, right? The guaranteed crits with the stuns. He does sacrifice 18% HP, which is not really that much of a loss. You can make up for it, right? With like, healing and collecting same type of color orbs, I feel like. So it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, I just feel like this Vegeta, he's really well designed. I actually really like what they did here. The orb restriction, needing 6 type orbs. There's situations where he might not rainbow orb change in the way you want him to, or you might enter the turn and you're not able to get him the 6 orbs. So there's actually a solution to that, and you can bring the int Spirit Sword Trunks. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? He's actually going to be a pretty good asset for this Vegeta because of his rainbow orb changing, right? You can run him as a floater, and then you can pretty much just guarantee, with 2 of these guys on the team, you shouldn't have that problem with, getting 6 key spheres with him. But if you need to run that Trunks, just for a little bit extra help in terms of the, the orb changing, just to guarantee, that you get this guy's 6 orbs to make him look at his best, you also have that option. So keep that in mind. But I definitely think this Vegeta is really good. They really nailed it on the head for Majin Vegeta this time around, which is good. I see a lot of people complaining that he's Extreme Int again. Broly last year was Extreme Int, but guess what? We didn't have an Extreme Int version of Majin Vegeta, so I feel like this was like the only typing that they really could have done. It was pretty obvious that he was going to be Extreme Int, I feel like, so I'm okay with it. So yeah, Majin Vegeta is looking spicy. Very well designed unit in my opinion. So he has the active skill we looked at. So this is actually pretty cool. So there's going to be collaboration illustration drawn by Toyotaro, who does the manga, right? For Majin Vegeta, and here it is. So I actually have a better image of it. We can see right here. I believe it's this link for the image if it ever wants to load. Can we load? There it is. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love Toyotaro. I love his work. However, I do not like this art. This illustration of Majin Vegeta to me just does not look good. I'm gonna tell you, my boy Toyotaro made him. He's packing some heat. If you guys catch my drift, and you can follow along with what the reference I'm talking about there. Majin Vegeta is he's looking pretty good there. Okay, no homo, but yeah. It's just an interesting illustration. I don't like the red background. I'm an artist myself, and I feel like one thing when you're presenting art or you're just illustrating, when you have like a drawing that you do, and you just do like a basic ass plain background, that's a lazy way out. I feel like I don't think the red works in my opinion. It's just too in your face. It doesn't fit the color scheme. I feel like I just don't like this art. I'm sorry, and this is going to be a wallpaper. Keep in mind, so you literally it's a login gift. You log in and you have this in your box. You can set it if you want. I will not be using this wallpaper. I do not like it. I'm sorry. I love Majin Vegeta. I love Toyotaro's work, but I do not like this drawing. It's just not. I'm good. Sorry, I'm good, but not one of my favorite pieces from him by any means. So there's the Dokkan now. Basically that's everything that we have for Kodo in terms of everything that she presents to us. Just more stones, which is always nice, and then it wraps up. So again, then what you guys think of Majin Vegeta, and then actually there's actually one more thing I want to talk about real quick before we wrap up. So they announced a new Trunks and Goten, so I have a problem with this. This is another thing that I have a problem with. There's actually like a lot of stuff I feel like is going in the wrong direction for the Sunday, which is very underwhelming and disappointing. I feel like, what is the point of this unit? We literally have the Dokkan Fest version of them with the same exact name, who is way better than this unit. I don't understand the point of releasing this as a banner unit along Majin Vegeta. What I would have preferred is like a new Babidi, like that supports like Majin Buu Saga or something, like, because we already have a better version of this character. So it's like, there's actually no point in this character. Like they're useless. I'm sorry, but they are. So let's go break them down real quick. Dude, my computer's just not loading right now. Hello? My thing froze. Hello? Can we load? No? I don't know what's going on. I want to, oh my god, dude. My computer just dropped like 100,000 frame rates. I don't. Can I refresh the page? Can we load, please, today? That'd be great. Okay. Any day now would be awesome, so we can take a look at Trunks and Goten, even though I think they suck. I don't see the point behind them. When there's already a better version of them in the Dokkan Fest version, right? So okay, now we're just loading random pages. I don't know what's going on. Cool, having technical difficulties on my end. Okay, finally. Okay, so Trunks and Goten, let's take a look at the release go here. So they're Gifted Warriors category 3 key and then 130% stats. That's trash. Anything under 107% is unrunnable. So don't worry about the leader skill. For passive here, let's zoom in so we can see it better here. So attack and defense 150%, plus an additional defense 50%, and then high chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attacks as the first attacker in the turn. So that is the same effect that AJ Alberta has, where he has to attack first in order to get that dodge chance. That's trash, because you're not running this unit in slot 1. In any difficult content, you don't get them to dodge, they're gonna get killed. So that ability is just trash. So already they suck. Then they have a high chance of launching an additional super attack as the second or third attack on the turn, plus an additional attack defense 10% with each attack performed, up to 50%, plus an additional attack defense 10% up to 50% with each attack evaded, including super attacks. Then they get 2 key plus an additional attack defense 50% when there's an ally whose name includes Vegeta, Kid Jr. excluded, on the team. Medium chance of performing a critical hit if the ally is attacking in the same turn. So, like, I feel like if you're going to run this unit, they're just going to be a floater. Like, why didn't they make him like a support type unit? I don't, for like Vegeta units or something. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the point of this unit. Like, this is a throwaway unit. I feel like there's actually no point. If you pull this guy, like, sure, you got a new unit in your box, but are you gonna be using this unit over the Dokkan Fest version? Like, no. Like, this one is for Majin Buu Saga, and then like obviously the other Goten and Trunks represents the movie hero side of that card, but like, I just don't understand. Like, I would have preferred like a support type unit, Bobbity or something. Like, we don't even have a good version of Bobbity outside of like the LR, right? So I feel like that would have just been more. It would have made more sense. Would have been more beneficial, in my opinion. But I do not like this unit. I think there's actually no point in this unit at all. They're good. They'll put up solid numbers, right? Especially if you can get their dodge chances to go off, right? You're not running this unit in slot 1, I promise you. No, but they have utility. Like, they're helpful. But I just feel like they went in the wrong direction with this unit, and it's gonna show. So there's that. We're gonna wrap up the video because my computer's running in 100,000 frame rates per second, which is really bad. It's slow. So Dokkan now. What a time to be alive in Dokkan, for sure, especially on the global side of things. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know why. I can't tell you guys. But there you guys go. There's all the information for Saiyan Day as of right now. Until we get further information, of course, I will keep you guys in the loop with everything that we learn. But for now, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in the next one.